Alright, class is in session. Everyone turn in your firearms to me at the end of the test. My autism has ADHD too. Not like a sequel. I mean that ADHD in addition to the autism, which is like having autism in HD, I thought. I'm tired of people treating my crack addiction like a cry for help. I know how to use a tire gauge, okay? It's not hard. My friend was telling me that they can't go to bars because when they do, they drink too much. And I know the pain because I smoke too much weed in any room that I'm in. So I definitely get the struggle. I'm in between mattresses. I don't mean I'm in between two mattresses. I mean I'm currently not. I don't have the staple of a mattress in my home. So my cats they think I go to open mics too much. They're pissed. They're letting me know that in the physical media. But I've got a really comfortable couch. Except for my legs, back, and head. It's great to sleep on or sit on, except that my body hurts whenever I'm near it or far from it. I think it might be a separate medical issue. I'll look into it. I recently became the owner of a fully demonetized ASMR 15. It fires at a 437 hertz. It's got an emotional support bumper stock. It's got a gender-neutral silencer. It's top of the line. It's weird that when people conflate living a simple life with living a good life. You know, like right now, George W. Bush is teaching like master classes and painting dogs on that ranch in total impugned tranquility. You know, did someone say to him at some point that like, all right, look, you can live a humble, meaningful life, but first you gotta do a 9/11. You gotta hire terrorists that your dad trained, and then you can paint puppy dogs. You know, I guess the inverse would be, okay, you can be like Germany's forever president, but first you have to awkwardly fail at a Jewish art school. You know, just to paint some really shitty dogs. No happy bushes in the corner for Hitler. God. Is the movie Up? Does that movie take place in a post 9/11 world? Because I feel like it raised a lot of questions. There were a lot of plot points that I felt like weren't addressed. I was having a picnic with a friend. We didn't want to drive anywhere else after we went and got the stuff for the picnic, so we just found a grassy spot on the side of the parking lot of the grocery store. There's an Aldi's. And then some like Zoomer walks by with his Zoomer friend, and he looks at us, he's like, are you guys having a picnic by the parking lot? I'm like, yes. He's like, golden. It's like, is that just his catch-all response? Like, you could tell him any news, and he's just gonna say golden in different inflections, like, sorry, we after 19 hours of surgery, you know, your father didn't make it. It's just like, golden. Yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry, we're out of the fish. Golden. It's fucking... Man. I didn't wear a seatbelt when I was giving my friend a ride, and he said, you have to wear a seatbelt, you're a father, you're a role model. You want your son to grow up to be a drug addict? Like, my son's severely nonverbal autistic. I mean, honestly, there'd be a lot of notable milestones that would be miraculous on their way to being a drug addict. You know, the weird thing about drug dealers, and they become drug addicts because they can't deal, But clearly, if they just took the skeleton model of dealing drugs, I feel like they could deal with anything. You know, like, get your shit together. Learn to deal. When people say live in the dream, like quotes, the dream is always the same thing. It's the thing that took the place of their dream, right? You know, it's just the collective Jungian archetype of their unactualized aspirations. You know, so when they're like, live in the dream, I would put them on a 72-hour hold. That's what I'm saying. What if instead of taking the Jews to Israel, Moses from the Jewish Bible, whatever it's called, what if you took them to Noah's Ark, like in the Dells? You know? What if you did that? Let my people flow down the lazy river. Noah's Ark is a stupid name for a water park. The point of the ark is to get away from water, not to float around in a Band-Aid filled wave pool sipping guitar-garitas. You know? It's fucked up. Let my people break away to Tyro Basin. If Lucky Charms gets away with the pagan symbols and stuff, then like, can there be a cereal called Dante's Infernos made with original cinnamon, you know, Antichrist crispy treats? I mean, come on. We need something for every creed. If we can have colored recasts of our favorite comic book characters, we can have Satanist Cheerios. Who's with me? I recently moved out of my mother-in-law's basement and into my mother's garage. Moving on up, doing well. My AC is broken, and my dad is the guy. He's the guy who's gonna fix it, but he's very old-fashioned. He likes to barter with contractors. He doesn't like to hire them, contract them. This is the newest thing. Don't contract your contractors. Give them 3 goats and a jar of teeth because you're a retired dentist and a hobby farmer and a Jewish stereotype. It all culminates. That's the Holy Trinity right there. L'chaim. Thanks, Dad. My dad's like the master Roshi of like winging it and putting in minimal effort for the greatest possible turnout. You know, like during COVID, he was trapped over in Guatemala, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if, to pass the time, he had started some sort of cruelty-free sweatshop, you know? Like, at least they have coverage and a 401k, you know? Doesn't matter if they're 13. My dad's a trained doctor. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to make child labor fun. Who likes animal facts? Who likes animal facts? I'm gonna give you 3 animal facts. 1, the state fish of Hawaii is the huma huma nukunukuapua. It's the first animal fact I've ever learned. Learned it at 23. Second is a peregrine falcon can dive bomb at 128 miles per hour. And the third is raccoons hate my lawnmower. Zoo books, facts, check it out. Yeah.
You go back to the Jewish people in the teeth, that was interesting.
What? If you're gonna heckle me, be audible, alright? Or don't.
We like the Jew jokes.
You like the Jew jokes? You guys like, we didn't have Veggie Tales in Temple. We had gefilte fables. Yeah. Very bitter, very salty. At Passover, you dip parsley in salt water as one of the rituals of the Seder to taste the bitter tears of the slaves. And everyone gives me a weird look when I start rubbing my nipples. Like, is that not part of it? Pretty sure. Woody Allen wrote that one. So, you can't say nipple on the radio, and you can't show your nipples on the radio. I have tried. It is so difficult. There's no such thing as like, you can't, it's not like true to say that you can kink shame poop sex, because I think anyone would immediately just fall in line. No one's lining up a poop sex parade. You know what I mean? Maybe like a poop sex shame masquerade and not a pride parade, because no one's gonna fess up to being a part of the society of the silver steamer and shit. I feel like Madison doesn't know the difference between a festival and a grocery store. You know? It's like, if they didn't want me to sell acid in the parking lot, why do they call it a festival? Let's get your shit together. I like my own conspiracy theories. I don't like QAnon or like, even the college liberal conspiracies. I think that Brexit is the most important meal of the day.
Yes, sir.
And Neverland Ranch is a dip, not a place. Totally kid safe. It's probably made from children. That's how safe it is for children. My gosh. Why did I write "Let my people flow" in bubble font? That's what I'm asking myself right now. Necrophilia is bad, right? We can all agree. We don't need to leave that up to a choice, but it's an amazing word, though. I feel like there could be a comic book basis for this. Like, her name is Ophelia, and she's like, got bitten by a radioactive neck or something, and now she puts the romance back in necromancy. It's like the cameo is her resurrecting Stanley's corpse. Think about it. It could be the fifth wave of the MCU. Give it a chance. Look at my crowdfunder or follow me for more recipes. Have you guys heard of the analogy for 10,000 chimps and 10,000 typewriters? And like, by process of elimination, statistically, you'd get the best American novel or something. But like, really, you just need, like, for a good, like, popular story, you just need one chimp, one Xanax, one woman who doesn't know how to have a pet chimp. Boom. All over Twitter. Just saying. Boom. Glenn, so I've been canceled 2 minutes. I think I'm more, I'm pro-choice. I would only say I'm pro-life for like baby carrots, because I think it's a waste of carrots. Like, let those adult carrots be. It's kind of horrifying. Like, what if we whittled down adults and that's how we made baby people? It's not make carrots live through that embarrassing reality. They have fictitious rights like the rest of us. I want to get a slap chop, but it's for brisses. Jewish circumcisions, and I call it a mazel shop. Is that 2 minutes? Alright. If I'm not mentally ill, you guys, my parents are gonna be pissed. I've been mixing my Adderall with mushrooms, psilocybic mushrooms. I call it Asperger helper. Thank you, Elliot Lubet.
Hell yeah!